Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom. No luck last night as a boy toy. But then again, I was working on the book till late last night. I even had to go out to the storage trailers in the dark and take more pictures. All the things I do for a book. All right, this morning we woke up to a warm minus 28 Celsius, but feels like a warm minus 38. Yes, it's a big difference out here. And then on the yo-yo scale, minus 19 Fahrenheit, but feels like a decent minus 36 Fahrenheit. Also, too, my new book, yes, Living Remote. 1 year later, it has its first rating of 5 stars. Yes, I'm a 5-star Amazon author, and it's #1 in new releases in small space home improvement. Yes, and yesterday's video didn't do too good overnight. It failed miserably. How'd you say that other video with Sir Rodney saying the word trumpet? Did better overnight. On freaking real. So here we started all the equipment for cold starts. Will it start? Will it start? All that stuff. Risked it all. For what? Unreal. We didn't get the views. So it's a good thing. Maybe we should have taken the skidoo of the staffs. Yes, the Polaris skidoo. And hooked onto those railroad ties and dragged them up one by one to the shop. Yes. And then we would have been the Canadian beachcombers all over again. And I would have portrayed Nick Adonis. Good with the ladies. Yes. But I look like Relic and I live in a shack. Just like Relic. Oh well. But it's the thought that counts. We're having fun. And we are documenting history. Alright. So let's back up. Ooh, it's nice and cool. Crest mint fresh. Can you smell it? Ho, ho. Yeah, alright. Okay, there we go. I've already made 2 videos already this morning, and which will play after this intro. So talk about confusion like Father's Day here in WHO-ville. Trying to remember and talk as if I've recorded the videos already. Alright, so we might have some sunshine today. We have nothing planned today because I'm a famous 5-star Amazon author, so we have to work on a book to keep the income coming. So it'll be just the daily chores in the kingdom today. Yes, look at that. We got the wood stoves going. I'm getting smoked out. Oh, we got to get those chimney smokes for the Swedish kid. I mean the Swedish young lady. All right, so that's what we're doing today. Plus, it's supposed to stay cold for a while. Once it starts warming up and the Me phones can accept being outside in the cold, then we can do stuff and film more. But right now, we just hunker down because it doesn't cost anything. And also, too, it's the day after Valentines, yes. So the staff will be at the store hoping to buy some Valentine's treats on sale so I can get my chocolate. Yes, my chocolate fix, my chocolate high. Yes, oh man, I'll be vibrating off the walls tonight when I'm writing that book. All right, we better go. Here comes the boss, even on a Saturday. Okay, you guys just watched the intro because we're filming this backwards. Yes, hopefully I remember to put the intro up before this video. Alright, so we just walked in the shop. This is the morning routine. We come in here. Alright, so the curtains is closed here. Can we see that, Les Nessman? Yes, there we go. So what we do is we drop our goodies off right here and here. Yes, the shop's a mess, and there's my notes for the day. Yes, my notes for the day. Alright, so we come over here and we check the temperature in the shop, okay? And then we also check the furnace here because we've kind of patched this motor up. We give it a little feel, yes, to see if it was running. It has been running. The motor is warm. All right, so let's walk over here. This is hard to do. Yes. All right, so it'll be just like the Blair Witch Project. We'll open the curtain. Yes. All right, let's put that there. Okay, we pull the curtain back. Okay, so we know there's temperature in the shop on this side. It's furnace heat and whatever comes through the top of the curtain there from the wood stove. All right, let's go in here. Oops, forgot to turn the light on. Totally unprepared. Light switch. All right, the reason it's there because that's the length of the cord. Back up. All right, this is a terrible video, especially if you're sober watching it. All right, we're in here. Okay, we'll leave the curtain closed. It is warm in here. Yes, it is warm in here. Okay. According to the cameras, the wood stoves are still putting out smoke this morning when I was up at 6 a.m. and throughout the night. All right. There's the heat gun. Yes, the temperature gun. Yes. Just like Buzz Lightyear. Let's see what we got for temperature. Okay. Probably should do the top of the stove. Alright. Join the two dots like for the cat. And we have 128 degrees Celsius. Let's see what we got over here for rocks. Can't really go by the rocks. 38, 30, 40, 26, 24 as soon as you get close to the wall. Okay, so we do have heat coming off of that, so that's pretty good. And you can feel it down in here. It's not the best. So we got 50, 46, 27. All right, let's see what the truck has. Ooh, join the lines. 10. So we'd say it's warm in here. It's not hot, but it's warm. So that's pretty good. There's no fans in here running at night, and same as the shop part 2. All right, let's go over and check the hose shack and see what's happening over there. Okay, we can see some smoke coming out of the wood stove chimney for the shop. I didn't open the door because I'd just get smoked out. Yes, I'm having a hard enough time doing this sober as is. All right, let's enter into the hose shack. I've already been in here, undid the padlock, and turned the light on and the fan off. Okay, so we're in here. Okay. All right. We have the Buzz Lightyear laser. Oh yeah, we did the other one on the top. There we go. 58, 51. No, 58. Yeah, we'll go 58. Rocks. 82. 67. 68. All right, let's see what's on the back here. Not the best video making this morning. So the back is showing 34, 33, and that's down low by the track of the hoe. All right, we're very pleased in here. Okay, so the barrel melted some snow out of it. Let's see what the ladies are doing. Look at the lovely ladies there. It's nice and warm in here, and we'll see what this is here. So we have 25 degrees Celsius, and we have heat going across to the loader shed where the dogs are. So this works out pretty good. These stoves are turned right down. All right, so the vent is closed down there. The damper, I can't close it down all the way, like totally flat in here, because then the stove burps. So I just leave it up a bit. All right, let's go get these stoves going, and then we can do the morning intro that played before we started this. All right.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, the sun is shining, but it is still pretty chilly out here. We are no longer in extreme cold warning, so let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then at 1 p.m. I can head up and do some shopping and go over to the Kingdom. Hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. I cannot wait for on sale Valentine's Day chocolates. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. I'll be having leftovers from last night, so let's head inside and let the dogs out. The sun is pretty warm, but it's kind of chilly out here right now. I did put wood in the stove. I don't do many wood stove videos because it is boring to see the wood stove every day, so let's head inside, and then at 1 p.m. we'll go shopping. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 27 degrees Celsius, which is minus 16 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. The sun is warm, but it is still pretty chilly. So let's head inside and get ready, then go up and do some shopping. 1:30, I just made it back from shopping. For the one bag here, it was $75. I did get another lettuce, meat, carrots were on sale, and there was a few other things as well. I put that inside. This is my dad's stuff. Then we have $60 in Valentine's Day chocolates right here. I also saved about $70 with everything being 50% off. Now let's head over to the Kingdom. Just after 1:30, and I made it to the Kingdom and dropped all the food off. I am dividing up the big butter container right now. It's cheaper to buy one of these ones for $24 than it is to buy these small ones, which are almost $10. And then I divide them into the smaller containers, and they go into the freezer for when we need them. Now let's head outside and do some firewood. Down at the shop now, my dad's gonna empty out the toboggan here and then cut a bunch out of the fancy trailer. While he's doing that, I'll fill up all the tubs. My dad just cut up a bunch of the core boxes for me so I can put them in the hose shack, and then I can fill up my tubs. He's gonna go over and cut up a few timbers for the shop and the hose shack. Just after 2 p.m. we got a bunch of firewood into the shop and the hose shack. That's just about it for today. It is pretty cold out there, so I'm officially done in the Kingdom. I'll head inside and grab my dog treats and go back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m.
Okay, just about coffee time in the kingdom. The staff showed up. We cut some wood and she bought me some Valentines treats, so I've been eating chocolate. Yes, I'm on a chocolate high. All right, so what I've been doing for the book is going around taking pictures of this stuff. I have how many years of memory sticks and CDs and everything like that of pictures we've taken over the years, but it's best to have fresh pictures because that way the sizing and everything of the picture fits in the book. So here's the TD9, known as Kijiji. Yes. It was a parts cat from the south. It was supposed to be a complete running cat. Nothing wrong with it. Family owned since day one, 1948, yada, yada, yada. I bought it over the phone. I paid a lot of money, and it's 100% junk. Yes, it was junk. So it took us, 10 years to get it up and going, but it's up and going. So over here, we have to shovel the snow off. We'll do a walk and fall video here. Okay. So I guess you can say that's a lot of snow. Yeah, and you got to remember our snow turns to sugar, so it actually drops down. So there's actually more accumulation than what we actually see. So what we did was you had to take the cover off, sweep out all the snow to find a 1500 watt block heater. And I wanted pictures for the diesel motor because this block heater will actually push the warm antifreeze up and over. I don't know if we can see that last one. Oh, my cord. All right. So that's all we wanted was a picture showing this higher and then going down to the cylinder head to go into that T there, which actually is the thermostat gauge too. All right, so these block heaters are old school. They pump out the heat. Heat rises, it goes up naturally, can heat this motor up right away. And then we have the new style block heaters that we buy now. It's hard to get these old styles because they have the energy efficient. We call them Greta heaters. Yes, Greta, the Swedish kid heater. So they try and save energy. So the water would get, or the antifreeze gets warm, they go up, and then it stops because this thing was, using too much energy to push it up all the way. So we found out those only work on the gas-powered cats, and now we'll go over and take a look at Laverne because he has one of those, energy-efficient heaters. Okay, we made the big walk up behind the house, and here we are. We had to take this all apart, or we had the side panels off to show the world for when we're making a book. All right, so this is a TD6, known as Laverne. Yes, the TD6 with the gas motor from the farm tractor. All right, so these are these new style block heaters that are energy efficient. The Greta heaters. Yes, the Greta heaters. So it'll warm up the antifreeze, and then it shuts itself off because it's drawing too much current or too much energy because we have to be energy efficient. All right. Well, this is the end of the world. Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba, that crap don't work. These heaters here have cost me so much money in kicking out, and then the vehicle doesn't start. So then I have to spend more money, bigger carbon imprint, as they would say, trying to get the vehicle started. Now, if the little heater had worked, it wouldn't be a problem. So we found out they only work on the gas cats over here. All right. So the trick is over here. All right. I'm going to get down on my knees as if I'm proposing to her. All right. So the hose comes along and goes along, and it has to be at a slight angle to go into the cylinder head. If that was flat, it won't work. It'll kick out. It has to be at a slight angle. So that's what we have to show in the book, because these people are trying to work on their tractors. Because you got to remember, this is the same motor in a farm tractor. So anything I write on these IH cats, somebody with a farm tractor can enjoy too. Yes, free knowledge, yes. So I took a bunch of pictures and tried to help a guy out on the Facebook page or wherever for his farm tractor with an M motor in it, which is this. And I kept telling him, you got to tilt that down. Tilt it. He had it flat. Okay. He wouldn't listen to me. So then, of course, the block heater wouldn't work. So he went to plow snow. Well, of course it doesn't work. The block heater kicks out and it'll be warm into here. And that's where it stops because it won't push it up anymore. So I try and share knowledge for free, and that upsets me when people don't listen because I have all this experience. Like I'm an old guy at the end of the world trying to share free knowledge, and the spammers of the internet or Facebook do everything to, make you look like an idiot. So when I checked the videos before coming out here, I had to block 3 more people, all because I posted on the fireplace or wood channel or whatever it was, or Firewood channel. And they're laughing and making fun of me with my junky firewood, my junky cats, and my junky lifestyle. Well, blocked and goodbye. All right, let's continue the quest. Okay, we'll definitely be short minutes, so we'll add some videos from the past and call it good. Oh, I love my memories. Wow, it's unreal. I drove all night to get here to where Grandpa got hit by the train 75 years ago, so I've lined it up perfect. But the traffic is unreal out here, and the wind. Oh man, it's just unreal. I'm not sure if this video is going to turn out, but this is where Grandpa got hit by the train. You can zoom in and see my funny teeth too. But I'm standing right where the truck was, and if I turn around, that's a pretty good crop of corn. I'm not a farmer, but it looks pretty tall to me. Well, since I drove 1,400 kilometers all night and haven't had any sleep, I think this is where the truck landed. Just according to the picture, the fence has now been replaced with corn, but I think we got her pretty close here. The tracks have been upgraded and raised and everything like that, so it looks pretty good. Okay, since my arms aren't long enough, we brought the restored steering wheel from the 45 Chevy when Grandpa got hit by the train, so it's good to go. The truck is almost ready to come, but it wasn't quite ready for this trip. Oh, here we are in the town of Alexander. So this is the 1980s photo of the 45 Chevy truck when we brought it home. The picture's at a different angle because I was shorter back then, because I was just a little kid. But you can see the grain elevator is still here. And then I'll just slowly scan here. And the pink house is now gray or something, or blue. They say that it's painted. And these trees that we planted way back then have since blossomed. It's unreal how much it's blossomed. I remember planting them. And the scale from the original hardware or lumber yard was right here. We always used to hit it with the lawnmower, and it's still here. So that's a good sign. I can still remember a few things. Okay, the pink house here where I grew up. These trees have since blossomed big time. And over here we have the shop, which the 37 Dodge hot rod truck was built. Fun times in that shop, and we built it from scratch. And in the corner of the concrete, right underneath that electrical plug, is a time capsule of all the stuff we put in a box and we buried it in the cement when they poured it. Well, 2 years ago in August 2020, Google sent me my daily email with my mother's obituary. The sister forgot to tell me that mother had passed away, but with the COVID lockdowns and stuff, we couldn't really travel or do anything. And to think that my sister owns a funeral home in the USA, so I wouldn't even trust her to bury my goldfish, and that's only one flush away. Alright, so I fulfilled my journey, traveling 1,400 kilometers down to the south with no sleep to check on my parents to make sure I knew where they were. Okay, here we are, 600 kilometers south of the kingdom. I slept a bit here in the bookburb here at this trucker's turnout or whatever, but there are no truckers. It's just me and all the mosquitoes. So I better get going. It's going to be a long trip back to the kingdom, but we got to stop in Thompson to do a little shopping. Oh, the joys, the fun we're having. Okay, it's nice and rainy here on the so-called road. I've made an Atigi, which is a control structure for Manitoba Hydro for controlling water. The road is greasy, and I mean greasy. 100 kilometers took me an hour and a half to travel, which should have been an hour's driving in theory, but whatever. But we'll slowly plug away at it, and I'll just pan over here so you guys can see the big control structure. They made a dam, or the road across the dam. That controls the water. Alright, I better go before a car hits me. Well, it was 48 hours exactly. I'm back in the kingdom at 3 o'clock, and it was 3,200 kilometers and $8,000 worth of product we bought or brought back. I don't know if we can see it, but under here is the tires for the 45 and 46 Chevy trucks. I don't know if we can see it. And then over here is the bottled water we have to buy because we overpay for water in WHO-ville here because fish have sex in it. And the bookburb got a little dirty, so now we have to figure out how to open the back hatch because all the groceries moved back. But that's a fact of life, and this is how we do it. You don't put stuff in the shopping cart or the bag or whatever like that, and you pack it in. You roll the windows down, and shove it in. So we'll be eating good for at least a couple of weeks. And of course, we got the Subway. Okay, I've had enough. Time to go drink some beer and close my eyes. Talk to you later.
4 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 26 degrees Celsius, which is minus 14 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was still pretty chilly out there when I was at the kingdom. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then I can get supper ready and end my day.
Okay, it's Saturday after Valentine's Day. Yes, I should be recovering from having the local ladies over, but oh no. All right, we'll do the end of day video over here because it's different. Plus, I'm over here. I'm not going to walk across the yard. The me phone will get cold again and censor me. Yes, there we go. We got lots of snow. And look at the sun. It's actually climbing higher in the sky. That's pretty soon. It's going to be over the treetops, and then we'll be actually having nice days. All right, everything's looking good. We got to go work on a book. Yes, we got to go work on a book so we know we have an income when I'm at Shady Pines Retirement. Look at the flags on this side. They're looking good. Yes, they're looking good. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a book, or write a book, and make a video. Talk to you later.